before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road. No question they've got this game penciled in as a win, but they still have to go out and make plays. They'll look to take an early lead, then try to get this one over early. Here's Williams. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The floater, nobody near Parsons. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And you know, one thing about Darren Williams, he used to get to the charity stripe at will. At the height of his career, he's averaging almost 6 free throws a game. The last couple seasons, he's been down around 3.
Stevenson can't hit.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And Parsons gets it to go.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Brooklyn Nets.
They drew a lot of fouls in that games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Tries it from 9. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Bledsoe passes to Stevenson. 5 on the clock. And it's Stevenson again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And Chandler Parsons, boy, he can really give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And back to Chandler Parsons. His versatility is so valuable to any scheme. We've now seen that in both Houston and Dallas. He gives you percentages and good production every time out.
He does, Kevin, but the one area where I'd like to see him improve is his physical strength. I mean, to take his game to the next level, he's got to be able to play through contact a little bit better. If he can do that, we're talking about a guy who could be a perennial all-star.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Phoenix no good that time either. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Knicks in New York.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And it's blocked by Stevenson. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Suns making a change here. In for Warren. Here's Knight. 32 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
On the court for the Suns, Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe and out of the backcourt. And it's Stevenson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks put forth a nice effort. He had 9 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
That's good. And so it's Dallas with it. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And you know, they'd say they were aggressive. The other guys might say they got a favorable whistle. We'll see if that continues tonight and what gives.
It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. Barea, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Stevenson outside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Barea. Fast break, Dallas. Matthews leading the charge. Here's Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Williams has got 5 now.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down. I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this up.
And a pretty tightly.
I'm here with Rick.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams back. Here's Williams. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Hey, guys, it's been a slow decline for Darren Williams the last few seasons. Once considered an elite point guard, he just doesn't have that stature any longer.
Tucker dishes to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Lots of room. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Well, for Williams, Greg, in his decline, his field goal percentage dropped to below 40% last season. Clark, I never thought I'd see the day with that.
Those were the worst offensive numbers since his rookie season. I mean, he had the game that you thought would carry him past his athletic prime, but that might not be the case the way those numbers look.
No good. Good D by Bledsoe.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Mavericks trail by 3. Stolen by Bledsoe. The 11-footer, and Brandon Knight the bucket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. 16 points for Brandon Knight.
3 for 3.